Hi, I'm Pastor Harley Wheeler with Broadway United Methodist Church. I have a devotion for you today. It's from Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 4. And now, when you're in the middle of Deuteronomy like this, you're in the middle of a great many laws that God gave to his people. And of course, some people say, well, just what sort of laws could be given to a society of goat herds and farmers and people just learning to use iron implements, and that could possibly apply to my day of phones and iPhones and cars and appliances and international relations. Okay, these many things. Well, God gives this law. It says, "You shall not see your brother's donkey or his ox fallen down by the way and ignore them. You shall help him to lift them up again." Now, of course, this has in it some of those things that people complain about the Bible. That here it is talking about, I don't own a donkey or an ox. And in fact, I only know a couple people who own donkeys and oxen, and I have a wider experience with those things than many people. How does this apply? Well, gosh, I guess, you know what, you do have to be grown up enough to apply one truth to a similar situation. Okay, the donkey and the ox are possessions, and it is saying your brother's has fallen down, has fallen on some trouble, and it is within your power to help him. Now, there could be many reasons for not helping your brother, your neighbor in distress. You might not have time. It could be a lot of trouble. It could bring some risk to you. But the law says you shall help him. In fact, the reality of God is your heart is going to be moved to help him, and you're going to do it. Now, what could be more universal than that? What could be more reasonable to apply all over our lives? When we see someone in need, it is something that is incumbent upon us. We need to help them. And that's the first thing we learn. The law of God is full of these kind of instructions that are perfectly clear. Anybody with a grown-up understanding can figure out what they mean for themselves, and they're good. What kind of a world would we have if we refused help of our neighbor? And so now, go forth and be a light and a help to your neighbors today. Amen.